What what's up, YouTube? This is Unger to the Max here, and I just thought it would be fun to share Super Bowl history with you. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to tell you what Super Bowl it was, starting with Super Bowl 40. Tell you the two teams, where it took place, and who won, and what conference, and all that. Not necessarily in that order. So it's going to go from Super Bowl 40 all the way to Super Bowl 52. And then once I do that, I'll tell you where some of the upcoming Super Bowls are going to take place. And for some of the games, I do remember the score. Starting with Super Bowl 40 from Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. The Pittsburgh Steelers of the AFC won it against the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl 41 was in Miami, and that stadium has had so many names. It might have been called Sun Life Stadium at that time. It was the Indianapolis Colts of the AFC against the Chicago Bears of the NFC. And it was the Colts coming out with the win. Super Bowl 42 from, what was that called? University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona pitted the New York Giants of the NFC against the undefeated New England Patriots of the AFC. Now, thanks to David Tyree's helmet catch and Plaxico's game-winning touchdown, the Giants prevented the Patriots from going 19-0. I think the final score might have been 21-14 New York. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Super Bowl 43 at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers of the AFC against the Arizona Cardinals of the NFC. And the Steelers won thanks to Santonio Holmes making a game-winning touchdown catch from Ben Roethlisberger in the corner of the end zone, keeping his 2 feet in bounds. Super Bowl 44 was in Miami at Land Shark Stadium, probably. It was the New Orleans Saints of the NFC against the Indianapolis Colts of the AFC, and the Saints came out with the win. Super Bowl 45 was at Cowboys Stadium in Dallas, Texas, and it was the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it was the Green Bay Packers coming out with the victory. Packers of the NFC, Steelers of the AFC. Super Bowl 46 was a rematch of Super Bowl 42. It was the New York Giants taking on the New England Patriots in Indianapolis. The Patriots weren't going for the perfect season, but it was the Giants who once again defeated the Patriots. Super Bowl 47 was at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it pitted the Baltimore Ravens against the San Francisco 49ers. The Super Bowl has also been called the Hardball Bowl or the Blackout because it was John Harbaugh coaching the Baltimore Ravens against Jim Harbaugh coaching the San Francisco 49ers, and then, of course, in the middle of the third quarter, there was a blackout due to power loss. And it was the Baltimore Ravens who came out with the victory in that game. So it was John Harbaugh who got the better of Jim Harbaugh, who is now the head coach at the University of Michigan. Super Bowl 48, 43-8 was the final score. The Seattle Seahawks got the victory from the NFC against the Denver Broncos of the AFC. And that was from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, even though the New York Jets and New York Giants play there. I still don't get why they're called New York and New York when their stadium is in New Jersey. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But anyway, Super Bowl 49, 28-24, the New England Patriots won that game against the Seattle Seahawks. That was at University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The Seahawks should have just handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, but that's not how it went down. My thinking on that is that the Seahawks were probably expecting the Patriots to be in a run defense, so they wanted to try and do something a little bit differently. But, of course, that's not how it went down. So Super Bowl 50 was in San Francisco at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, which is close to San Francisco, and it was the Denver Broncos getting a 24-10 win against the Carolina Panthers. Super Bowl 51 was in NRG Stadium. Super Bowl 50 was in Levi Stadium, in case I missed that one. Super Bowl 51 was in NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. And it was the New England Patriots coming back from a 28-3 deficit in overtime to defeat the Atlanta Falcons 34-28. And then Super Bowl 52, last year in US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, when the Philadelphia Eagles, with backup quarterback Nick Foles, defeated the New England Patriots 44-31. Now, this coming Super Bowl, Super Bowl 53, will be in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Super Bowl 54 will be in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. Super Bowl 55 will be at Raymond James Stadium. That game's actually going to be played on my birthday, February 7th, 2021. And Super Bowl 56 will be played in the new Los Angeles Stadium at Hollywood Park in Inglewood, California. Let's see if Super Bowl 57 has a location yet. Nope, Super Bowl 57 does not have a location yet. So, I just thought you, the viewers, would find that interesting. So again, I'll tell you the conferences that won the Super Bowl from Super Bowl 40 to 52. Super Bowl 40, AFC. Super Bowl 41, AFC. Super Bowl 42, NFC. So right now it's 2-1 in favor of the AFC. Super Bowl 43, AFC. So it's 3-1 now. Super Bowl 44, NFC. So it's 3-2. Still in favor of the AFC. Super Bowl 45, NFC. So it's now tied 3-3. Super Bowl 46, NFC. So it's 44-3 NFC. Super Bowl 47, AFC. So it's tied once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 4-4. Super Bowl 48, NFC. So the NFC takes a 5-4 lead. Super Bowl 49, AFC. So the AFC ties it 5-5. Super Bowl 50, AFC. So the AFC takes a 6-5 lead. Super Bowl 51, AFC. So AFC now has a 7-5 lead. And Super Bowl 2, NFC. So 7-6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So AFC currently leads it 7-6. So I hope you enjoyed this little Super Bowl history video and learning the next upcoming sites for Super Bowl 54, 55, and 56. But enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully the Cavaliers win Game 7 tomorrow and move on to face the Toronto